Toy Fixer here, and look at me, I'm in Minecraft. Not just Minecraft, but Strangelands server. Holy cow. So anyways, we closed the server down, and that happened actually last 2 Saturdays ago. And my recording was jacked up. I lost 3 hours of footage. It's gone. It's all gone. The good news is that everybody else has footage. So their channels will all be in the description below. If you want to see what happened, basically we did a 3-hour world tour. It was interesting at times, fun at times, boring at other times. So go for it. Check them out if you want to see it. But since I don't have any footage, I am doing a solo server closing world tour type thing here. Anyway, let's, I don't even remember. There we go, F1. So when I first started this server, I was looking to basically get a bunch of content creators all in one place and make structures and buildings and cities and do amazing things and all that jazz. And that's what I did. I posted around in a few places looking for people to join, and lots of people sent in applications, and lo and behold, lots of good people sent in applications, and here we are. It's been 2 years since that happened, and the server is closing down. So I just want to go over briefly what's going on with these builds. Just give you a little brief summary, world tour type stuff, right? So what I did when I built this, I'm going to fly over here now, is this was a survival server, but I pre-built this building and this ship. Because the idea I wanted was that we were adventurers, or we were travelers, perhaps, coming from another land on the ship heading into port here. And this was completely inspired by Morrowind, because I wanted to focus on games and movies and whatnot in my builds here. So this was totally inspired by Morrowind, except the boat is a lot bigger. The boat was too small in Morrowind. It was a little slave boat. And this one's a lot bigger. Anyway, this is this city called Sedanine, and you come in here and it's kind of like a customs area, and that's all this is. And this was pre-built for the server. And then we had this little fucking cool here, and then we got everybody signed in here. Of course, I was the first one. OG Nerd was the second. He's no longer with the group or anything like that. And we have Blitz and Dr. Brian and Puppet and a few faces that are no longer with us, but most of them are all here. So that is our register. Alright, so builds. I'm not going to go over other people's builds too much. If you want to see their builds, you could probably check it out on their channel. This was a build that I made. This is the riffraff office, and we had this thing going on between like a class system. It was completely unintentional, but the spawn area is here on the boat. Sometimes people would spawn on the boat. Sometimes people would spawn all the way up here on the mast or on the sails. Sometimes they would spawn in the water. And we kind of joked around that the classy people took the boat here, and the riffraff swam across the ocean to get here. So this was kind of like our first community building, and we would just store stuff here, supplies and whatnot, just in case anybody ran out of something, they could come here and grab it. Basically, we wanted it to be like a welfare office, and so that's what it acted like. That was one of my first builds. If not, it may have been my first build. A little simple hut. Nothing to be proud of. Alright, let's head on over to my house. And I had a modern design here. Just a gold house on this huge slab. Got a swimming pool. Again, nothing fancy. I never really finished the interior. It's nothing to write home about. In fact, when I was here, I spent almost all my time down here in the basement, because this is where the inventory is. And eventually I built a couple farms underneath here. Nothing monstrous, just something to hold me over until real farms were built. So that's my home. What did I go for next? I think it may have been this. This is the Nether portal. I was going for something like some kind of organic living I know that's redundant. Nether thing jutting up from the ground. And so that's what this is supposed to be. And I've got these like death trees here or whatever, these nether trees. And yeah, it's just supposed to jut from the ground. That's all. And it kind of became like the central area up here. And this is Blitz's Compass Rosa, which became basically our little town square. And I don't know, I kind of lost track of order after that, but so I'll just jump around. This thing right here, these are like townhomes that I built. We when I started the server, one of the perhaps mistakes that I made was I recruited basically a ton of people who don't build. We have a couple people who like to dab in building here and there, but most of them didn't like building. Not a whole lot. So what I did was I built this townhome system down here in the middle of town so people could move into a home at the spawn area. People who didn't normally like to build houses. And we got a couple of them populated here, but they're all a little different. This is kind of like this is like oh, look at all the signs. They're gone. What happened to them all? This is like a job board. These are our ideas. I was not short of ideas. We had some people who kind of liked to build, but they didn't have very many ideas on what to build. And so that's where I came in a little bit. I put a whole bunch of ideas up here for people to tackle and build if they wanted. Let's clear that. Set the time of day. There we go. So those are my townhomes. And let's zoom right along. The museum. This was supposed to be the Museum of Things. All of our notable experiences and items were supposed to go in here. And it's obviously a very large build. I never got to finish it. Doing this in survival was a pain in the butt. And it burned me out. So that's the museum. Build I'm most proud of, obviously, is this build right here. This is the courthouse from To Kill a Mockingbird. Some of you may or may not recognize it. You walk in on the inside here, head up here, and it'll take you straight to the courtroom, where Atticus Finch did his duty. I don't know. It's the best I could do. The entire courthouse is full of circles and curves and everything, which obviously in Minecraft is not an easy thing to do. These are like judges' quarters here, jury room. Down here we have jail cells. Right in there. Nothing to write home about. So yeah, that's the courthouse. This is the balcony, where the people at the end of the movie are all standing up for Atticus. Or book. Movie or book. Obviously, this is tailored after the movie. Since, you know, it's visual. Where am I? I'm lost in my own courthouse. So that's the courthouse. Let's run out this way, I suppose. Oh, over here. This is my TNT shop. I just thought it'd be a fantastic job to offer TNT services and blow shit up for people. And I did that. It was really fun until I figured out that TNT is expensive to make. And it went out of business, kind of. Anyway. This is the Anvil, I don't know, monument. We had a funny incident where I killed Tulkus riding a donkey. This is a cow's head, but there's no donkey head, so represented by a cow. And we got a good laugh at it, and so we decided to build this monument to Anvil kills. Over here. This is a pretty early build on the server. This is a mech warrior I built over here. I'm pretty sure it was on the server for a little while before anybody even noticed that it was here, because it was off to the side. Nobody was building out this way. So, that's a mech warrior. I think that might be it in the spawn area for me. There's Maroka's house. There's Pasta's Gentleman's Club and Talkas's Temple. Post office, built by Maroka. That is the King of the Ladder thing that we had in the anniversary. This was Thunder Thigh's Monument. That's Kitten's vet building. Yeah, I think I don't have any other builds around here, do I? Alright, I'm going to cut away to my next build. Alright, here we are in the Nether. This is our Nether hub, which was built by Blitzkriegsler, and I believe Al helped him. Some of the other guys helped him, I'm pretty certain. I donated glass, and that's about it. However, I did build this Nether portal thingy here, which I wanted this to look similar to what we had on the outside. Something kind of like jutting up and alive, and we have these I had these mushrooms here. I used these trees to hide ender chests. Interesting stuff. So yeah, it's supposed to be alive. All right, next stop. Check this place out. This was going to be my home, or our home, Kittenmans and I. Talk has vandalized it with vines that are killing my frames. Holy cow. Thank you, Talkus. And what I wanted was basically rooms and other various farms and whatnot built into the side of or inside the walls and whatnot. Like I have over here. This is a mob grinder I got. Seems to be working pretty well. And I was just going to I was going to make it look prettier, basically, than that. This is my items here. All my stuff. Hoarding crap. Whatever. Yeah, lots of building possibilities here, man. It's crazy. This is a pretty awesome looking place. Oh, I forgot about that one. There you go. It's just jutting up in the middle of nowhere. Pretty cool. Feel kind of bad I never worked on it a whole lot. Alright, this is the Enchantment Over the Sea mob farm. So basically I got a mob farm up top. Oops. There we go. And this is where I was going to do all my enchanting. Well, I did do enchanting here. I got stuff. That's basically all this station is for enchanting. Got a grinder here to get XP so I can enchant stuff. And that's about it. I should have lots of goodies down here too. Yeah. And if you look behind it, it's here. I'll go outside. So basically, this is like a sorting system. The mob drops would come out here, shoot up into here, and they would sort themselves into these different pillars of chests. And yeah, there we go. There's some. I probably have a lot of flesh, is it? Oh, bones. Yeah, there you go. Lots of bones. Oh gosh, this weather's killing me. There you go, lots of flesh. So that's what that did. It was a fun place. Here's the grinder, in case you want to see the inside. Oh, and I have an on-off switch. How amazing is that? That whole thing has an on-off switch. Where is it at? There we go. Bam! That light means that the mob grinder is on. All the lights shut off, and boom, we got a grinder. Ta-da! Alright, so over here by the Wanted board, built by Brian, I have probably my biggest build to date. And this is the Guardian Farm. And I got it tied to the portal right here. So when you come through the portal, gotta be careful because in creative mode you automatically go through the portal. You come down through here, and you got this huge reveal. Bam. Guardian Farm. This thing is crazy. I spent so much time, you have no idea. Look at all this crap that's in here. I know people used it before we shut down the server, so it's not as full. Look at all the fish. Look at that. Craziness. Here's the insides here. Again, I've got this... Well, here, maybe I'll go downstairs and show you that real quick. So, here we are. The Guardians all spawn up here in this water. And this also has an on-off switch. This water is put down here by these droppers here. So Guardians spawn up there and they fall to their deaths onto this glass. And those are hopper minecarts. Those pick up items as they go by. Although I think it might not work right now. Oh, it works because I'm in 1.8.8, not in the snapshots. So I actually had to dig out all this land. I had to dig out the temple, and I had to get rid of the water, block by block. This thing was tons of hours. Tons. And this is in survival, mind you. Survival. Alright, so here is the inner workings down here. Minecarts come in here. They drop off stuff in here, in this water, or in these droppers. Do you see it? Boom, 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 boom. Drops all the items down over to here to an item elevator. And there they go up the item elevator. Which is basically exploiting like a solid block thing. When you drop an item off in a solid block, it goes to the uppermost block that has free space above it. So those get shot up into here. Oops. So those get shot up right there, and then they come in here, and they shoot around all the way around here. You see them go across this ice? And they hit up all these hoppers in here, and it's a filtration system, so they all go in the right chests. There you are. They're all in the right chest. There you go. So yeah, like I said, this burnt me out, man. This was a giant undertaking, and I didn't even finish it. It was finished by Cecile, and Talcus donated stuff, and Matt donated stuff, and a lot of people donated. I'm pretty sure Al and Pasta donated stuff. Maroka, everybody donated items for this because, again, this was done in survival, not in creative. And it was an undertaking, and it really burnt me out of survival Minecraft. I probably shouldn't have done it, but I did. And even this, man, this was a pain in the ass. This tunnel, oh my god. Pain in the ass. Alright, folks, so that about does it for the Strangelands server. Closing down. Not making any promises. Right now, I don't intend to come back. However, I am keeping a save file. Link will be in the description below. So you guys can download it. And we may return to it someday. No promises. I don't know if I will or if I will not. But I may. We may. Don't need that anymore. But it's time to say goodbye to Strangelands. Maybe I'll go over my new project that's replacing Strangelands. Thank you. Thank you very much. There we go. Let's do a time set 0 as well. Fantastic. So I am replacing this with another Minecraft series. Something not Ragecraft. However, if you guys want to look at a CTM type gameplay, then go ahead and check out Ragecraft. However, this is going to be replaced by some more survival Minecraft. And I know what you're probably thinking. You're like, Fixer, you burnt out on survival. What are you talking about? This is different stuff. This is going to be a little bit different. This is heavily inspired by Chain World. And if you don't know what a Chain World is, look it up. Just kidding. Chain World will involve passing a world from one person to another. And I don't want to go in depth on it, other than the Chain World idea has been done. It's not an original idea. However, I have made changes to it that I think makes it better and more fun. At least I hope. I could be completely wrong. I'd be full of myself. Who knows? But that's the plan. The plan is for it to be more fun, and hopefully the Strangelanders will enjoy it, and perhaps people outside of the Strangelands will enjoy it. Playing on it, that is. That's my hopes. Anyways, time to sail off into the sunset. Where's my sun at? There we go. No! Don't set... Slow down, Chief. God bless it. I don't know what time it is. There we go. Alright, time to sail off into the sunset. Closing the doors on Strangelands. I'll go up here on whatever this thing is called. I have no idea. The bow. I know it's the bow, but I don't know what the little thing that jets out is called. Time to go. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Guys, where are we?